In this video, we'll cover how to use the Studio PCs for audio playout and recording. As we've discussed already, if you're planning on using the Studio PCs, you should not log in to your staff or student's username and password. Instead, use the ones that you can see on screen now. Each Radio Studio PC has Adobe Audition for audio editing and recording, Burley for news scripting, and Myriad Playout and AutoTrack for music playout and scheduling. These are all available as desktop shortcuts when logged in with the News user account. Myriad Playout uses 4 individual cart players which are at the bottom of the software interface and are labelled as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Each cart player also has its own input channel on the S2 mixer labelled as Myriad 1, Myriad 2, Myriad 3 and Myriad 4, which allows independent control of each cart player. We won't be covering Myriad in much detail in this video series, but we do have additional learning materials if you'd like them. Just speak to any of your technical specialists. To play audio from the media wall within Myriad, click and drag a cart to an available cart player and release the mouse. Then open the corresponding channel fader on the S2 mixer and make sure that the channel is on. And finally, click the play icon in the cart player. Don't forget that you can preview this audio before making the channel live by using PFL and setting the trim. A green timer on the right of the cart player will count down the intro length and is then replaced by the time elapsed and time remaining values. At the end of the song, the timer colour turns yellow when there's 10 seconds left and then red for 5 seconds. Finally, a yellow progress indicator shows the remaining extra time, and then the cart is ejected from the cart player when playback is complete. With the exception of Skype, which we'll discuss later on, if you're using any other software on the PC such as Audition or Burley, or have any web-based audio such as YouTube or BBC Sounds, this will be routed to the Myriad 1 input channel, which you can also see is labelled as PC Audio. There'll be times when you'll want to record the audio output from the S2 mixer. This might be for recording podcasts, pre-recorded show content such as interviews, or capturing audio for assessments. And the process for this couldn't be simpler. Just open Adobe Audition from the desktop, click File, New, Audio File, and give the file a relevant name with a sample rate of 48,000, a bitrate of 16, and channels set to stereo. Click OK, and then click the red record icon in the transport toolbar when you're ready. Audition will take a direct stereo output from the audio bus on the S2 mixer and record it in real time. Once you're finished, click the stop icon or hit spacebar, top and tail the audio if you need, and then save the file to a relevant location. There may be the odd occasion where a certain piece of software forgets its audio settings, which means that the Myriad 1 or PC audio channel doesn't work as you'd expect. If that's the case, just speak to a technical specialist and ask for help. In this lesson, we've discussed how to use the Studio PC for audio playout and recording. Next up, we'll learn how to use the telephone system to hook up phone contributors.